So, are you thinking of moving to Westfield, Indiana? In this video, we're going to take you inside the computer and show you around Westfield on a Google map so that you can see how to get around the area and go places from Westfield, Indiana. Stick around until the end and I will share with you a trip you might want to take on your trip somewhere else. So what? Anyway, let's get after it right now. My name is Susan Roberts with Homes by Roberts Realty, brokered by eXp. Westfield is centrally located in Indiana and is just north of Indianapolis, Indiana metro area. Let's take a look at the map. So here we are looking at Westfield. This is the city of Westfield. Westfield's claim to fame right now is Grand Park with a giant sports park. It is an amazing place. I can't even tell you how many soccer fields, etc. I will have a video on that later and I'll let you know all the stats on that. And Westfield is located in Hamilton County in Indiana, and as of 2010 the population was around 30,000, and as of 2023, the last census, it was at about 558,500. So it's really growing. Grand Park has really created a massive influx of development in the area. So the first place we're going to go from Westfield is really close by, and this is Indianapolis Executive Airport. This is an airport about 7 miles, and it'll take you about 13 minutes to get there. But remember that it's only charter and private planes only. So unless you own your own plane or you know somebody that does, you're not going to go too far from going there. There's no commercial flights out of there. So if you want to take a commercial flight from Westfield, you're going to have to go to Indianapolis International Airport. You're going to go down US 31, take the Beltway on the north side, pick it up, keep going over here on the west side, and go all the way down. The entrance is actually off of I-70, and you'll end up right here at Indianapolis International Airport. And that is about 35.6 miles. I say 45 minutes, but due to construction all the time, etc., you're a whole lot better off giving yourself at least an hour, and that's an hour before you actually want to be there, the hour before your flight. So don't take any chances with that. There is another airport in the area, and it's called Indianapolis Metropolitan Airport, and that's just to keep us all confused. Located over in Fishers, so to get there, you're going to want to go down 31 again. You can go the interstate and back up I-69 into Fishers, and it's like right in here. Or you can go up to US 32, which traverses all the way across Westfield, go down to 37 and down there. It really doesn't matter. Again, that's only charter and private, so not all that commonly used. So now we're going to move around the state a little bit. We are going to go from Westfield right here, and we're going to come down Keystone Parkway, go 465 over here on the east side. We're going to jump on I-74, and we're going to follow it all the way down here. This is Batesville. That's where they used to make caskets, a point of interest, and take 74 all the way down here to Cincinnati. And to get to Cincinnati, it's not a bad trip at all. It's about 126 miles, and it'll only take you about 2 hours. And again, you got to consider what construction might be. If you want to go the other direction and you want to go over here to Dayton, we're going to go from Westfield, and we're going to go down Keystone Parkway over to 465 on the east side. But we're going to take I-70. And we're going to go through Richmond, Indiana, and all the way over here to Dayton, which is right in this area. And to Dayton, it's only about 128 miles. Again, it's going to take you about 2 hours, a little bit over 2 hours. And if you want to keep going on I-70 and you want to go over here and you want to go to Columbus, that's going to add about another 60 miles and probably another hour onto your trip. Now let's go even a little bit farther away. We want to go to Chicago. So we're going to leave from Westfield here, and probably the easiest way is to get back on I-465 on the north side and take 65 all the way up, and you get to 9094, which is the Skyway, and take it into Chicago. Now, keep in mind that the Skyway right here, that is a toll road. So that is going to cost you just a little bit of money. And to Chicago via the Skyway is about 174 miles in about 3 hours. If you want to go out to the suburbs out in here around 294, again, it's a toll road. That could take you anywhere from another hour or more, depending on where you're going to go, especially if you're going farther north. Now, a couple of things to keep in mind. I-65 here in the winter time. The wind blows like crazy. So if it's snowing and blowing, it's going to be a pretty treacherous trip. So keep that in mind and give yourself plenty of extra hours. And I just sort of like take a chill pill because there's not much you can do about it. And this is also, as you can imagine, heavy truck traffic. There is also another route to get you to Chicago, and that would be back all the way north up 31 up into South Bend and then over the toll road. You'll be on the toll road a little bit longer. It will cost you just a little bit more, but it's not that much difference as far as the miles are concerned, but it's going to add another 15, 20, 30 minutes onto your trip. It's just a longer trip. It's more scenic, but you have a lot more stoplights and things on US 31. Now for the even bigger trip, let's go here from Westfield, and we're going to go all the way over to St. Louis. And that is going to be a little bit more of a trip. And again, we are going to take I-465 and we're going to go down. We're going to pick up 70 on it. We're going to go past the airport and we're going to keep going through Terre Haute and we're going to take 70 all the way to St. Louis. And to get to St. Louis, that's about 265 miles. And it's going to take you a good 4 hours to get there. So depending on where you want to go, Westfield is very centrally located and around Indianapolis is easy to get around. There is a beltway, of course, until there's a whole bunch of construction, which goes on. And it's the orange barrel time here in Indianapolis. Anyways, I did promise you a trip within a trip, and that is going to be on your way to Cincinnati. You don't even have to go all the way to Cincinnati for some entertainment. You can go back from Westfield. Westfield's right here, and you're going to go down and you're going to take the Beltway and you're going to pop right onto I-74 again. But boom, you're going to stop right here in Shelbyville. And why are you going to stop in Shelbyville? Because there is a casino and there is horse racing. Not only thoroughbred racing, but quarter horse racing. It's a really interesting area and a fun night to go to. Kiddos are welcome. Obviously, they can't place bets or anything. You know what it's like betting on the horses. You're taking your chances. So anyway, that's my best kept secret. Enjoy, and please check out Westfield. It is an awesome place to live and it is growing. So what does that mean? That means that your property value is going to continue to increase. See you later. Check out my next video and I'll have more information on Westfield, everything from shopping to schools to housing.